I'm gonna turn this down. What's up, y'all? Hopefully I don't get flagged. That's a new retro wave. If anyone likes it, their little Halloweeny thing. I think it's Halloweeny. Anyways, I guess it's the end of the 60-day challenge. Anyways, I was trying when I got moved here in September to do a health thing till Halloween. Did carnivore diet, no coffee, no caffeine, no sugar, no fat, and no weed. That was the idea. I pretty much, I wanted to do that 100% for like September to pretty much the end of October to like today, to the 30th, just before Halloween. But I knew I wouldn't have the willpower. Um, but, I got I do 2 weeks of pretty much, and exercise too. I was going to start exercising in cold showers. But I get about 2 weeks in, or 6 days, or sometimes only a week before I cheat on one, and then I cheat on all of them. Basically, at the very tail end, uh, I went the longest without weed. I finally completely kicked weed, and I didn't notice any benefits. I thought my dreams would be better. Yesterday, I kind of had to throw the towel in all of it because my buddy hit me up. He's got a cattle ranch, and I went out there to work cows, and it ended up being like 3 weeks. And while I was out there, at least my exercise stayed good because we did some, putting up barbed wire fence and everything, and just doing farm stuff. Very physically demanding. About 12 hours of in the environment, moving stuff, heavy stuff, swinging a hammer. So that was in place of my exercise. Diet, since I was out there staying, I just kind of ate what they ate, so the diet went out the window. But it was real easy, doing that type of work and in that environment to just have no weed and do no fat. So the home stretch, I stayed with the no weed, no fat. Diet, not so much. Had coffee with sugar. I'd eat whatever. It was usually like fried chicken, soup, or a sandwich, things like that, So standard American type diet. But I guess it wraps. Before I went, I weighed myself, and I weighed the exact same as when I started the challenge. I did the exercise. I think I did lose some fat and I gained some muscle, but my body just kind of shuffled what it is. It's used to being around 165, so I stayed there. Um, the things that I'm deciding to keep, I'm going to keep on doing the carnivore diet because I like it simple. I basically my meals and when I shop is focused on quality of meat, so I stick to whatever's cheap steaks. I try to get a handful of grass-fed steaks. I'm going to keep exercising, jogging especially, doing push-ups and everything. I'm not going to be trying to gain weight or get cut. I'm just going to do maintenance to keep my health good, my body in good shape, to help my mind and spirit stay in good shape. And I'm going to keep, no fapping. That's kind of pointless to me. It just made me depressed. It didn't help with any ED, or I didn't see any benefit to it. And I kind of naturally would go through times where I'm all about it, and then times where I just kind of, I'm not feeling it anymore. Sugar, I'll cut back on the sugar. I'm going to keep coffee with sugar. And basically, I'm pretty much going to keep the carnivore diet, except I'm going to have some sweets. I shop about once a month, and I'll get a handful of sweets, whatever's cheap on sale from the bakery, like some chocolate chip cookies. Oh, and a lot of chocolate. I'm going to get enough chocolate to last me. I have chocolate as my sweet after I eat. Dark chocolate. I think this helps with my mood stabilization and the cravings and all that stuff. That balances it. So coffee and chocolate are going to be the main things, with sweets and berries, whatever fruit I'm craving, like mangoes, kiwis, strawberry, whatever berries cheap, blueberries, raspberries, sometimes blackberries. And I guess that's it. And the weed, I stay away from weed because I had a job interview, but they never hit me back. But I like that feeling of, if I can get a job, I can just take the whiz quiz. So what I'm going to do is a day on weed, 1 day a week on weed, where I smoke basically half a nug, just basically a bowl throughout the day, or half a bowl. Uh, 1 day a week, and then I'll do 2 days without it, just until I get a job. I have the fake pee and stuff, but that way I feel like I don't overdo it, but I don't want it completely gone. When I got back to it, like when I visited my buddy, he used to smoke, so he had some just laying around from, good stuff. He went to California and Colorado, and he's like, here, I'll give you some, and on the way back, I just took a little bit, just a little pinch. I was like, oh, I haven't smoked anything in 24 days. It used to trigger panic attacks when my health wasn't good, and I was a little nervous because when you go cold turkey, your tolerance goes way down. But none of that. As long as I eased in, I took a little puff, felt good enough to drive. The music sounded better. Got back to the house, filled a bowl with the new stuff. Took a puff, took 2 puffs, took 3. Man, I felt so great. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I don't see any reason to keep that out of my life. They say that when you're young, it dulls the mind, and when you're older, it sharpens it. And also, it physically, like doing all that barn work and not eating the best diet, I really woke up feeling amazing. I feel like it helped my body recover. Anyways, that's that. I'm gonna keep the exercise, and if I get mad and I want to get shredded, well, if I feel like, oh, I need to get my abs showing, try to get a date or something, and beef up a little more, then I'll cut out the sugar and exercise more, and up my amount of protein. But right now, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to worry about my budget. So I grab about a pound of meat, about $10 worth of meat a day. That's what I got. It'll either be seafood like salmon or trout. If I can catch my own stuff, that's awesome. Like I got some snook that I had caught last year with my friend. He never ate the collars because I cut out the collars and everything. So I got that with me. But I'll keep, anytime I can catch my own food, I get the liver. Oh, I'm excited too because for payment, they're going to pay me half in beef. So it's grass-fed. I got to see the cows. I know a lot of people don't have that type of opportunity. Don't have a friend who owns a cattle farm. But I happen to. I didn't even know he had. Anyways, I'm excited about that. I'll be able to. I told him I want some liver, non-frozen, and it's grass and grain. They have a little feeder out there. I see the field that they're eating on. I see the 2 cows that they say are going to get in about 6 months. They're going to be hamburgers. But they said I get a box of whatever for myself, and I'm excited about that. But I usually eat about a pound of that type of meat. I try to get muscles and liver so I can get all and high quality eggs. And that's going to be it. That wraps it up. For some reason I say, hey, I'm getting a little too loosey-goosey on this or that, and I want to do a challenge again and stick to it better. I'll make a YouTube thing. Right now, I haven't seen too many people watching this. It's not like I got a following. So this is more of just like a personal vlog. Get things off my chest. To make sure I don't get too stir crazy because I'm kind of a hermit. And that'd be it. Wish you all the best. Stay positive. Stay tolerant. Stay rational. Bye-bye.